This is some of the best content DC has put out like ever. Hello once more humans, I'm Roman and welcome to a new video. If you like this sort of content, please like, subscribe and share it with friends. And now to the video. Throughout the history of DC Comics, there have been multiple encounters with other universes. The one that could be known as the father of the multiversal scene is the Flashpoint where Flash goes back in time to save his mother and ends up disrupting the universe and thus creates a new one. There's also the Crisis on Infinite Earth comics, where we see different variants of the Justice League, one being the Crime Syndicate, which is the Justice League, but they're all evil. There is also the Earth 2 comics, which give a twist to characters like Superman, whose name is Val Zod, and he's also the President of the United States. But this universe is on a whole new level. While other multiversal variants are stories to explore different paths a character may take or subtle changes, the Absolute Universe does a shift to the characters we know in a completely beautiful way. In this universe, evil has the upper hand while the heroes struggle to do what's right in a corrupted world. I will split this commentary into multiple videos because today I want to focus on Absolute Superman, who I believe is heavily underrated. Like, for starters, look at the drip. Other Superman variations have almost the same exact story, just with minor changes. Red Sun Superman is what Superman would have been if he had fallen in Russia instead of Kansas. And as I mentioned earlier, Earth 2 Superman is a whole new person who is in Kal-El. His name is Val Zod, and he's the President of the United States, who also happens to be a pacifist. Anyway, then there's this piece of trash. You are not him. You are Diaper Man. By the way, if y'all thought I wasn't going to talk trash about this shitty Superman, you are sorely mistaken. There is not enough hate for this Diaper Man. But Absolute Superman, he grows up on Krypton and understands how corrupt the system is. The beautiful aspect of this Superman is that he truly struggles with blending in and saving anyone he can. Superman mostly grows up on Earth and has zero care for anything related to Krypton, so the loss of his planet often feels flat since he does not care or know about it. But Absolute Superman, he had to watch friends, neighbors, teachers, and his home blow up due to the arrogance of the higher order. Although in this universe, Lara is still alive, and damn, this universe is peak. It's peak already. While regular Kal-El takes his true heritage as almost forgotten information, Absolute Superman takes pride on who he is and does not pretend to be a human. Unlike Trunks, Absolute Superman has soul, an advanced armor with an AI system that protects Superman and acts as a reminder of who he truly is. Upon arrival, Superman encounters the Peacemakers, who, although they are annoying, they are much better than whatever this is. The Peacemakers work for none other than Ra's al Ghul, the immortal Batman villain, which I believe is a cool take. As the Peacemakers follow Ross's plan to try and spot Superman and keep the Resistance under his heel, Superman does anything he can to save people. And by that I mean shooting lasers at the Peacemakers, constantly bullying Christopher Smith, and obliterating helicopter tanks. I mean, how could he not bully him? Look at this stupid ass bitch. But my favorite part about this Superman is that he embodies hope in a hopeless world. He doesn't need to speak two declarations of independence to make people feel safe, or have three monologues about how you can be hopeful. His mere presence makes people feel safe. He doesn't need to wear underwear on the outside or have bright colors to inspire others. Without trying, Absolute Superman is a true beacon of hope, and he doesn't have to deny his Kryptonian heritage. And he doesn't just fight peacemakers and Ra's al Ghul. He also helps the people all over the world, not just in Metropolis, not just in Kansas, not just in the United States. He goes to Brazil and other places to help out people who are in need, who are under the heel of the tyrant that is Ra's al Ghul. He helps them with their jobs. He helps them by listening to them. And he also helps them by, well, beating the crap out of peacemakers. But he also leaves and doesn't give much information about himself because he knows that all that information could put them in danger. And thus, this has to be the best thing and the best comic that represents the core of Superman. Overall, Absolute Superman for me was more of an emotional comic in the sense that it captures the true essence of Superman, and it doesn't stick only to clothing or how many lines does he say, how many people does he talk to, um is Lois Lane his wife or not, which thankfully in this comic she's not. um and it's just the core of Superman and the duality of seeing how corrupt the earth is, comparing it to Krypton, and he still chooses to do something about it. um it may not be as flashy in the sense that it's not as fight centered like Absolute Batman or Absolute Wonder Woman, which are also great comics. But this is more of an emotional comic that is meant to capture the core of Superman. If you like this sort of video, please like, subscribe, and share it with friends, as that would help the channel a lot. Till the next time, bye. Oh, you thought I was done? No, no. All that hype, all that marketing, all of the Superman quote unquote fans saying that he was going to be the best movie of 2025 just to get his ass whooped through the entire movie. You don't get it, do you? You are garbage.